So this is a piece of black locust that I picked up, and I picked up two of them, and they were both big slabs. I haven't done anything to the top or the bottom. It's the way I got it, other than the bark was falling off, so I've knocked it off. It has a very unusual, deep, wavy shape underneath there. I'm going to try to get a turning out of here and utilize some of that wavy shape. So let's see how it works out. I have my 5/8 bowl gouge, and I can get, I think it was about almost 600 RPMs. I think I'll start with that. There. I'm going to get the old hogging tool, knock them corners down. Taper the sides a little bit. I'm just going to keep working on that shape right there. I might just have this going that direction and this one going this direction. Lessen that sharp edge up here. Take a little more off. Okay, I'm going to work on the bottom now. I'll make it a little bit shorter, and might cut it back a little bit, but not a whole lot. Now here you can get a better idea of the shape that I'm working on. So right now we'll just do a little shaping here. This is pretty smooth. I'll go ahead and work on this and we'll get the tenon down. Alright, let's try a negative brake scraper and see what we can do. Well, that's pretty nice. I can sand that. And I do believe I will sand this before I turn it around. Well, I have it turned around. It looked better from the other direction. I got this is the highest point, and and that's probably the lowest point. I'm going to leave the tailstock up there for a while, and I'm just going to start cutting. I'm not going to, well, I might start here, but I'll eventually have to get a tailstock all the way so I can go back that way. I'm going to start with my round carbide, just because I have so much air to cut. I find this easier to use. Let me get my face shield on. See what kind of RPMs we can get here. Around 600. I found bedrock. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Okay. Alright, I think I will like this bowl. Indeed. I'll get all these fuzzies off my SandiFlex. I think it'll look quite attractive. Okay, I've got the tailstock all the way. I'm going to try to remove some of this wall thickness and try to get it to follow the outside shape here. Okay, we're down past that. When I look at the width here, which is around a half, and I look at this, and it's closer to 3/4, means I need to go steeper this direction. Alright, let's get some more out of that center. That'll be fine. Alright, ready to sand. I'm going to start with my SandiFlex and do all the areas where the bark was. Okay, well, I'll do that some more, but then I'll be going inside of it, the 2-inch disc. I'll start with 80 grit, sand all that up, show you what that's like. So anyways, I'll do all this sanding, a little more SandiFlex work. I'll go in here and sand this up to 400 grit. We'll get a finish on it, and the outside is already sanded. So I'll be back when we're done sanding and we'll put some finish on the inside. Alright, I have the inside all sanded up. I have a coat of sanding sealer on it. That's sanded up. I still have the chuck attached. I'm going to sit it on my little turntable I have here, and I'm going to spray lacquer on it. I'll get a couple coats on. I'll put it back on the spindle and sand and use Scotch-Brite on it. Maybe do this a few times, and it should be plenty good. So that's a pretty nice coat there. I'll let that dry. If it looks smooth, I'll do another coat. I'm going to do this a few times, and I'll probably spray the outside while it's up on the spindle because it's be easier to get at it that way. So I'll be back a little later and maybe we'll have all the finish on it and we'll buff it out. Okay, I'm going to set this up and remove the tenon from the bottom of this bowl. It's a rather large tenon. I'm just going to use the chuck with the large set of jaws. The bottom of the bowl is fairly flat there. I'm going to put an extra big piece of the padded material there, and I have one in the bottom. I'm going to get the tailstock up there, back in the original hole I had. And let's see how well it turns. It's a little out, but not that bad. Alright, let's use this 1/2 inch gouge. See how this works out. I'm going to go ahead and reduce this down. I think I'm just going to go ahead and chisel this off. I don't like the grain going on in this piece here. It just doesn't feel right. I would rather not take that chance. So let's get it out of here, chisel it off, and get it sanded down. Okay, I've got my chisel, but I can't find my little mallet. But got lots of these little sticks. That's all it really took. Alright, get my 2-inch disc here and sand this off. Well, here's my black locust natural edge wavy bowl. I call it that because this is where the bark was at, and that bark, on the larger the piece of the black locust, the more it dips down. It's a very rugged looking tree when you look at it like that. This area was fairly flat, you can see, and then it just comes around here and dips down. I made it with the walls sloping inwards, and then a little more than halfway down I have them sloping this way, just to give it a different look. And I really think it accents the waviness here. It has pretty grain. The grain is different than the other black locust, where I turned it as a non-natural edge. And I really think I'm seeing that if I would turn it with the bark down, the grain seems to look darker. There's the base. Kind of the same thing. I mean, you see black in it? Right? Yeah, well, that actually shows up pretty good. So all how you look at the angle that the light's coming on. It really changes. I hadn't even seen that yet. That's a first for me. And while we're down here, the base is 7 inches in diameter. The bowl at the tallest point is 4 1/4 inches tall, and the largest diameter is 9 1/2 inches. It's kind of a hefty bowl. It has a 3/8 wall. Certainly not going to move around, but I think that right there is probably my favorite look. It's different. I finished it with lacquer. I sprayed it on, and I followed it with an abrasive paste and polishing paste. So there it is, the wavy black locust bowl. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And a special thanks to all my subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to my channel and you feel so inclined, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, and until the next time, I'll see you later.